person.
We're live, Rachel. Yay.
Amazing. Hello, everybody, and happy Friday night. Happy Friday night, wherever you are. I'm drinking water.
If you were in the Netherlands, it could be a cognac. Oh no, a Geneva.
Exactly, exactly. It's so good to see you. It really is good to see you. You called me up about maybe, I would say maybe about 7 or 8 months ago, and you said, "Hey, will you come to the Netherlands for a foundation?"
Yeah.
And I was like, "Sure." And at the time, it was just an idea. And then you called me up probably like 3 or 4 months ago, and you said, "Hey, will you?" And when I say I do something, I usually do it. It's just my personality. And so I'm coming to the Netherlands for something called Access Consciousness Foundation.
Yes.
If you're watching this, Access Consciousness, I would say, is a set of tools that allow you to know what you're capable of. It's not an external power. Not at all. It's actually about you having the ability and choice to change anything that's not working in your life. And so many of us, due to generations, of living on this planet and things locked into our DNA, we have the point of view that we can't change something or we can't choose something greater. And like me, I would say, Annette, you found yourself 8 years ago. It was 13 years ago now for me. I found myself in a place where I had the point of view that it was like, when I look back, I had anxiety, I had panic attacks, I was like super stressed. I really had no future at that moment, Yeah.
Yeah, you don't even make the consideration that there are different possibilities.
No, no.
It just is what it is, and I have to deal with it. And wow.
While not dealing with it because I didn't have tools to deal with it,
Yeah.
Yeah. So the access consciousness journey starts with like bars, and I would say bars is the best self-care treatment that's for me.
Yeah.
Other people might have like other self-care treatments or techniques. For me, if I have a different point of view to my husband, or if I have a different point of view to my kids or to you, it allows me to not fight and go into reactive realities. We call them compression. And so that's the bars. And then after the bars comes the foundation, which is the manual is huge. It's so big.
It is.
And it basically is 3.5 days. I've done the foundation probably, must have done it like 30 or 40 times by now. And every time I'm going to say like I received this class, because the book the book starts contributing to you the moment that you pick it up. Like it's bleeding a different reality. It is this, it's not this linear class. It's a class that is very energetic. And I love that because if something's not working in your life, it's an energy flow issue. And I love that because this class gives you tools about, well, what's the energy that you're familiar with money? What's the energy that you're familiar with relationship? What's the energy that you're familiar with your body? What's the energy and so then you can change the energy so you start to enjoy being alive more.
Yeah. And every time we're misaligned, I used to blame other people or
Yay for blame. Blame everyone else and nothing changes.
Exactly. And I thought I could change things by forcing, demanding in a way that wasn't, in alignment with what I really wanted.
Yeah.
So, yeah, I love the diversity of all the topics, but I also love in the foundation that people can ask all these personal questions and we address it with the manual, and your facilitation. Yeah.
Yeah. And I would say the big thing for people is, I was talking about this with my daughter today. She said we've learned to become very hard on ourselves,
Yeah, yeah,
and judgment. So judgment is one of the things that causes massive destruction on it. We know have there's now evidence from Stanford and from different universities all over the world, and Dr. Zach Bush has done research. Check him out.
yeah.
That judgment actually affects our cells. Like our cells cannot be that living energy when we're judging. It's actually destruction of the body, you know. Um, yeah, and in this class, you will learn phenomenal tools that allow you to go beyond. I would say, like all the things that you've decided you are, that you've decided you can't change. Yeah.
Yeah. Decided who you are and all the projections from the people around you and the systems you
Yeah.
structures you try to fit in.
Yeah.
It's huge.
I
It's
had a client recently in Germany, and she was like, "This is my personality. This is who I am." And I'm like, "But what if it's not?" You know, what one of the big 10 commandments, there's 10 keys in access consciousness, and the first one is, you would an infinite being truly choose this? And I know for me, I'm still absorbing the foundation manual 10, 12 years later. I still go to, I'm finite. This is my identity, Rachel O'Brien. I'm Irish. These are my limitations, you know?
yeah,
And so all of these, the foundation really gives you, it opens the door to you recognizing these limitations, and then you can choose beyond them. How would I be with this if I knew I was an infinite being? This is just a judgment and a limitation. This is not true. This is not the reality. Something, of course, there's a different possibility available. Mm.
yeah. When things don't flow in my life, I ask, do I really want this frequency to function from? And then I get the tools and no. It's like,
Yeah.
yeah,
Yeah. And it's so funny. I love how you said, do I really want this frequency? One of the things that I've noticed, Irish, grew up with a very poor mom. And so one of the frequencies that I was very familiar was loss. And loss is like this massive belief in sadness, like that you use to hold on to your point of view, you know. It really has strong beliefs about like negativity, negative points of views, doom and gloom, things are always going to get worse. And I really had to get present with that one, because it was stopping me from enjoying life, and I've changed it, you know. Yeah. So you may have a frequency of doom and gloom, negative outcomes, like worst case scenarios. I'm going to lose all my money. I'm going to lose what I have, my house. Da, da, da. And so this really allows you to get present with the beliefs that we've taken on through multi-generational entrainment,
yes.
you know. And I truly know the people that come to these classes, they're the seekers, they're the ones that know they have a greater choice. Yeah.
Yeah, and it's really about the willingness to look at it so you can change it. And
Yeah.
yeah,
Yeah. Actually, on that, in the class, you also learn beautiful body processes where you download conscious body. They're like your body is made of consciousness, but we've had so many points of views layered upon us that you've probably forgotten that your energy, space, and consciousness. And one of the big things for me is MTVSS that's in the class. When I had that run, it actually changes all the old patterns. And so then I started to recognize that actually I don't have to have these negative patterns. I can choose something greater. And you said something about I can deal with this. I can be present with the limitation, not go into a wild reaction or fled or fight or flight.
or
I
judgment.
or judgment. Exactly.
Yeah.
I can actually be present with this, and I can, it's not like it changes by my very presence with it.
Do you mean about shining a light on it, or how do you
Well,
mean?
what I'm saying is that when your body has these energies of peace and space and relaxation and the joy that it naturally is.
Yeah.
All these old programs that we've taken on from society and like great grandparents, we now have the presence energetically to be present with the limitation and change it, not go into reaction with it.
Exactly. And it all comes down to just choosing different.
Yeah. Oh,
Instead
yeah.
of, going into the drama.
Yeah.
And yeah, which I did when I started
Me
foundation.
too. I can still go into a bit of drama. I'm a woman. I still do like a couple of percentage of drama, maybe like 5%, Let's see what drama say. So Annett is the host, and of course, Dutch translation will be available if requested and required.
Yes.
And we also have Susanna as a host, and we'll be in the lovely city of Breda. I actually used to drive a lot through Breda when I was going up to Zeeland, and
Oh, really?
yeah. So it's easy for the Belgiques, for the Belgium people that we know, and it's also easy for the Dutch. We have a lovely space. You can go to the landing page. They'll have the photographs up there. And we invite you to reach for something greater. Oh my goodness me. I'm going back right now to the girl who walked into that class 13 years ago. I haven't had a panic attack. I haven't had that captivating anxiety. And I have a level of peace now, no matter what shows up in my life, that I can deal with things and that I'm going to be okay because I know I have a self-care method, tools, processes that allow me to have my own back and to take care of me.
Yeah. And the certainty that the universe is having your back.
Oh, there is. Thank you so much, because I didn't say that. There are macro beings and there are beings out there. There's a consciousness, a force of energy out there that has your back and it is willing to support you. Do you allow yourself to, do you let it in, or how are you at, is it easy for the universe to give to you?
Yeah. And that's something I really learned from the foundation, is not just receiving, but allow myself to receive.
Yeah.
I couldn't even receive a compliment.
Oh, I know you were like awful. I would say, Annett, I would say something beautiful. You'd be like, no. Whereas now today I told you look gorgeous and your neckline looked beautiful, and you were like, thank you. So, oh, and you do actually start to like yourself.
Yeah.
I didn't like myself when I walked into my first foundation. I would say that I was in a lot of self-hatred, but now I actually like myself. Yeah. Do you actually like yourself? And I would say that's probably one of the most relevant things for me to be happy, is to like myself, Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah. If you like yourself, you're willing to gift, you're willing to share, you're shareable.
Yeah,
Yeah.
your generosity of spirit is opened up, and you're not functioning from holding on and lack and scarcity and I haven't got enough. It's a wild journey. It's a beautiful journey. We invite you to come join us, and we'll be there.
Yeah, 27th of December. We start in the afternoon,
Yeah.
4:00, and then following the 3 days, 28, 29, and the 30th of December.
Beautiful.
Yeah, what a gift for yourself.
Oh,
Start a new year.
I mean, why wouldn't you gift that to yourself? We all find ways to give to other people, things that they require. Why wouldn't you give yourself 3.5 days and look after you and your life force and the way that you'd like to live, Yeah, beautiful.
Yeah.
Thanks so much for being here.
Thank you.
Bye, everyone. Happy Friday night. Have a beautiful night wherever you are in the world. Kisses from me and Annett.
Bye.
Bye. Bye. Doei.